very clear with them. So the first round is called Launchpad. The second round is SBI Yono Q. The third round is Fast and Curious. And the last round pad is a regular format. We have bounce and pounce in Launchpad. And the last round, which is closing bell, we'll do it anti-clockwise. 10 questions in round number 1. Team can pick one letter. Let's assume team number 1 picks Y. The answer for the question starts with the letter Y. So you can play accordingly and pick your questions. In this, there is no pounce. We do a normal passing in this. The third round, Fast and Curious, is on your buzzer. 8 questions on the buzzer, plus and minus. There are negatives. I'll explain more about the negatives and how the buzzer round works once we start the buzzer round. So we'll start with Launchpad. So Launchpad, we got 10 questions, starting with team number 1. The question passes to 2 to 8. If team number 1 gets it correct, they'll get plus 10. Anyone can pounce. What happens in pounce is, let's assume the question is for team number 1, and team number 5 and team number 8 pounces. I'll come to you. You have to write the answer. So whatever you feel is the answer to this question, you have to write the answer and call me. Like a quick show of hand, I'll come to your podium and I'll check the answer. If you get it correct, you'll get plus 10. And if you get it incorrect, you'll get minus 10. And if you pounce and you get it incorrect, you'll again lose your opportunity to crack it in the normal bounce. Hope I'm clear? Question is for team 1. Other teams pouncing. They get it correct, they get plus 10. They get it incorrect, they get minus 10. On the pass, it is still plus 10 and no negatives. You don't pounce, but you answer it on the pass, you'll get plus 10 or 0. Any doubts in this round? The round bounce and pounce is applicable for the last round as well, the closing bell, wherein we do anti-clockwise. Any doubts? This side, 1 to 4. Are you clear with instructions of Launchpad? All good? 5 to 8? Okay? If you feel you know the answer of a certain question, which is for some other team, you can pounce. If you get it correct, it's plus 10. If you get it...
Drawing water uphill. Silent and able to keep a constant amount of water flowing against gravity, it would have been an engineering breakthrough. Sennacherib was using the shape of a date palm to describe an Archimedes screw.
Okay, you see a video. Which ancient structure employed the usage of this to achieve its full glory? I'm again emphasizing ancient structure employed this usage, whatever you saw in the video, to achieve its full glory. Question direct to team 2, open to pounce. I want you to name the ancient structure. Team 1, are you pouncing? Anyone else pouncing? Yes, team 1, Usmania Medical College. Okay. Anyone else? I'm closing the pounce in 3, 2, 1. Team number 1, Usmania Medical College, gets plus 10 on the pounce. Wonderful crack there by young doctors. Team number 2, you're direct.
It is the Giza pyramids.
These are pyramids. I'm afraid no. Team 4.
We'll go with the Tower of Babel.
Tower of? Babel. Tower of Babel, no. Team number 5.
Pass.
6.
Pass.
7. 8.
Don't know.
Team number 1, it was your direct. You already got it on pounds. Team number 2, it was your direct. Audience, I'm asking you the question. What's the answer? Who wants to answer? Yes. Your name, your college, and the answer. Hanging Gardens
Of Babylon, I mean ancient.
Wonderful. This is Hanging Gardens of Babylonia. Wonderful crack from the audience. And also team number 1 got it on the pounds. So here goes the answer. The next question, direct to team 3. Team 3, in classic ballet, it refers to an unwavering stability maintained during a vertical pose or movement. French ballet master used the term in 1806 to refer to the dynamic balancing that's fundamental to all well-educated ballet positions and movements. The question is, which English word, meaning self-confidence, especially when in a demanding situation, originates from the kind of balance that you see here? So link up the form of ballet dance with an English word, which means self-confidence, especially when in a demanding situation. Question direct to team number 3, open to pounce. Nobody pouncing? Okay, I'm closing the pounce in 3, 2, 1. Team 3, you're direct.
Is it elite?
Is it
Elite.
elite? Team 4,
We'll go with poise.
poise. Team 5,
Pass.
6,
Pass.
7, 8,
Don't know. Don't know.
pass. Team 1,
We are guessing pirouette. Pirouette.
pirouette.
Pirouette. The movement is called pirouette, going round and round.
Okay, pirouette going around. Team 2,
Pass.
teams, it was your direct. Anyone from the audience? Yeah, I know the favorite answer of audience is pass, but do we have anything other than pass? Yeah, the one hand that went up. Volunteers, just see if you can send the mic to this young man.
Is it aplomb?
Belly dance.
What's the English word? The question is, what's the English word that has its origins? Anyone else?
I think shimmy to belly dance. Atlanta.
Somebody from here? Composure. I'll take the last answer. Yeah, the girl there.
Aplomb.
This is aplomb. Perfect answer. Think that. Next question to team number 4. Okay, this is a painting by Grant Wood titled Daughters of Revolution, touted by some as not to the artist's gender fluid beliefs. Now the question is, what iconic painting is depicted by him in the background? You can see an iconic painting in the background. I want the name of the iconic painting in the background. If you want a closer look, space yourself accordingly. Question direct to team number 4, open to pounds. Yeah, you can just come and take a closer look, no props. Yeah, you can watch it in the screens or you can also watch it in the giant screen. Anyone pouncing? Team 1, are you pouncing? I'm coming to you. Stay there. Team number 1, Usmania Medical College, get +10. Direct to team 4, right? Okay, closing the pounds. Team 4, take your shot.
This is Washington crossing the Delaware.
Perfect answer. This is Washington crossing Delaware. Washington crossing the Delaware, the famous iconic painting. Team 1 got it on the pounds. Team 4. So Team 1, Usmania Medical College gets +10. And Team 4, BITS Pilani, Hyderabad also gets +10. Next question to Team 5. It's one of the world's most recognizable portraits where the subject's gaze meets visitor's straight since October 1, 1967. The earlier version was a side-on portrait that showed only the left side of his face. It fell out of favor due to fears that it suggested he heeded and trusted only one side. So understand the references very carefully. It fell out of favor due to fears that it suggested he heeded and trusted only one side. A local painter who had painted it with only one ear visible followed party tradition but was accused of implying that the subject was half deaf and only willing to listen to one side of the story. Which iconic image? I want you to give me the personality who featured in this iconic image or portrait. Look at the transformation or evolution of this particular portrait, how it evolved, and also it talks about kind of leanings and trusted only one side. So connect your dots and give me which iconic image. I'm looking at a famous personality. Direct to team number 5, open to pounds. Okay, I'm closing the pounds. Team 1, are you pouncing? Closing the pounds in 3, 2, 1. Team number 5, take your guess.
Pass.
Pass. Team number 6. Audience, out of 100 plus teams, these are the top 8 teams on the stage. So respect the teams. Even if they say pass, please do respect the teams because they are here after a lot of screening. Okay? Please respect them. Team number 5, you say pass. Team number 6.
Pass.
7. 8.
Pass.
Team 1.
Yeah, so this is probably the famous image of Che Guevara.
Famous image of Che
Che
Guevara.
Guevara, in which seen on t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of merchandise become quite popular, taken by Alberto Corda. So Che's image.
Team 2.
Pass.
Team 3. 3, you have an answer? Passing you, team 4.
Is this the image of Mao?
Okay, this is the image of Mao Zedong. I'll give you +10. So, how the image transformed, looking this side, and arriving at this particular image. Wonderful crack by team number 4. Team number 4, BITS Pilani Hyderabad gets +10. Question direct to, clap for BITS Pilani, guys. Next question, direct to team number 6. Team 6, The Society of the Living Dead is the term associated with the Dash Girls in the early 20th century when newer purposes were found to utilize something founded by a couple in 1898. That's the first part. These young girls were hired by a specific industry that mostly catered to the US defense. They were required to paint, and when the paintbrush gave up, they were encouraged to straighten it with their lips, causing their eventual health ailments. What discovery and which industry? So the whole process talks about what? Which industry has this following practice? Give me the process, give me the industry, or what are we describing here? Question direct to team 6, open to pounds. You want to pounds? Plus 10 or minus 10? You're thinking on the right lines. I'm not giving you negatives, but I'll give you one more shot. I ask you for an industry, like just this particular industry and this particular process is like practice, like, yeah, this is there, but what exactly are we referring to in this question? Just think again. Anyone else? Give me the broad area, like when I say industry, like a particular industry, and basically I'm looking at the process. If I say like the industry sneakers, I'm looking at something like having a Velcro to a sneaker. Like the answer can be the invention of Velcro and attaching Velcro to a sneaker. So that broadly fits the answer description. Okay, we'll pass question direct to team 6. Team 6, you have an answer? 7, 8,
Pass.
1.
So the discovery was radium, the element radium, and the industry is watchmaking. They use
Perfect answer from team number 1. This is radium watchmaking. Wonderful crack there. So plus 10 to team number 1, Usmania Medical College. Here comes the answer. So radium watchmaking. I'm looking at watchmaking and radium being a part of it. Next question, direct to team number 2. So on the bounce, whichever team answered, the next question will be for the adjacent team. So team number 2 will get your next direct. Okay, team 2. Christina Porro first isolated the bacterium in 2010 from a sample of rusticle obtained from a certain out-of-use object in 91. One of the researchers, Henrietta Mann, has established that the action of such microbes may bring about the total deterioration of the object by 2030. Where exactly was this microbe source from? I want the source or the origin of these microbes that spawned a story like this. Look at the keywords in the question. Rusticle, out-of-use object in 91. Microbes may bring about the total deterioration of the object by 2030. So put your funded together and give me this. Question direct to team number 2. Question open to pounds. Nobody pouncing. Team 2, take your shot. Team 2.
What do you mean by source? Like, is it a place where it was found or something?
Yep, like if you're preparing a dish and the dish requires olives, the exotic olives are sourced from a particular tree in Spain. So I'm looking for that particular tree in Spain that is a source of these exotic olives, if I want to clarify that. So I want you to give me from where these microbes are sourced from. All the questions have ample clues, and wherever you need clarification, I'm open for clarifications. Team 2, we need to pass. Team 3, Team 4.
Is this the Berlin Wall?
Berlin Wall. I'm afraid it's not. Team 5,
Pass.
Team 6, 7, 8, Team 1.
Is this the Eiffel Tower?
This is the
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Team 2, it's your direct. Audience, the person here on the third row, can you introduce yourself? Do we have a mic nearby? Just say your name, your college, and the answer. You have a mic there.
I'm Zaman from University of Hyderabad, and the answer is Titanic.
Answer is Titanic. Indeed, the answer is wreckage of Titanic. So these microbes are sourced from wreckage of Titanic. Okay, teams missing out there. Next question, direct to team number 3. Team number 3, you're direct. Initially named for the fortress built by the Tughlaq king to barricade his version of Delhi, which was named after him. It was first put to test in 1948. It's one of the largest of its kind in India and has now been renamed for a popular former politician. What is being talked about? The answer is two parts. What is the place known as now? On the pounds, I need both the parts correct. I'm clarifying it. If there are two parts or multiple parts to a question, I want all of them correct on the pounds. On the bounds, I can use my distribution to give you part points, but on the pounds, I want all the parts correct. So, direct for team 3. Last one was for team 2, team 3. Team 1, I'm coming to you this side. We got team 5, 6. Finish that, I'll come. Okay, you're team 6, right? Team 1, okay. Team 5, you're ready with your answer. Scorer, please make a note. Team 1, Usmania Medical College. Team 5, University PG College. And Team 6, MREC. All the 3 teams get plus 10. Team 1, Usmania. Team 5, University PG. And Team 6, MREC. All the 3 teams get plus 10.